Yo, this is Afree Tv again, guys, and it's another time, another moment, guys, that I wanna tell you some one, two, three things as usual, So, it's another Monday over here, and on Monday, I remember when I was a little boy, on Monday it was very, very harsh, especially when you're in school. I was in school, and I was like 9 to 10 years. So Monday on school was a very, very tough, 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 tough. Say it a tough day. When I say tough, it was a very, very tough. On Monday, the teacher that was on duty on Monday, he was a very, very tough teacher. And things were starting just in Monday. Monday, we call it Monday. So school was school on Monday. So I remember I was schooling in Eldoret back over there. Then there was this teacher. He was very, very tough. When we were there, his name was Teacher Henry. We call him Teacher Henry. So he was just coming in the morning. First of all, the things that he comes to do in the morning, he makes sure, during the parade, you go there to the assembly, then before praying and doing some other things, then before going to the assembly, we used to go to the dormitory. You stand beside the bed, your bed, you stand there, then you make sure that you do your fingers over here. Yeah, these nails were supposed to be clean and short, and you make sure that you brush your teeth. So he used to tell us, open your mouth, I want to see if you brush your teeth very, very well. If you didn't do that, my friend, you'll notice the word that the word friend come from. So, you need to spread your bed. You make sure that your bed is clean. The bed sheet is clean. If the bed sheet is pink in color or blue in color, supposed to be a pure blue. You don't have any dot, anything on that bed sheet. You make sure that your bed sheet was very, very clean. Those days. I don't know if you know. If you know those days in school, when I say school, I know, man, boarding school the life was very, very tough. It was very, very tough. So in the morning before everything comes, before you go to parade, I used to wake up early in the morning, like 4. I've already wake. I woke up 4. Then I make sure that I do some preps in the morning, because we were having also a morning preps. Morning preps was there, morning preps. So you go morning preps, and don't forget that there's a teacher on duty, of which you need to be is in class. So 4 sharp, you wake up early in the morning, you make sure that you go and you go to the class, you take the book and you start reading. At that time, it is 4 in the morning, it's still dark, so you go inside there, and the teacher will just go class by class to know who was not in preps in the morning, who was not in the preps, who was sleeping, you know. So the teacher will go to each and every class, find out who was in there. So he will go. The teacher is not talking to anybody. He just go. He notice that desk, that person is not there. The name is written down over here. You go to another class, the name is just written down. Then you keep on sleeping. That as long as it was 4:10, and you are not there, and the teacher came 4 sharp in the morning, and then 4:10 you're still not there. 4:30 you came to class. That means that you're not in prep. The teacher didn't find you. Maybe you wake up 4:30, you took a shower, then you go to class. Remember that you're not in class. Then you take maybe preps until 5 in the morning. maybe 5:30 in the morning, then you go, you take a shower, then you go to the assembly. My friend, you remember that you're not in class. The teacher didn't see you. The teacher didn't see you. He did not even find you over there, you know. So they will call your name, and then you know what will happen. They will wash you with that, that kanyaunyo. They call it kanyaunyo. That they will just beat you. The life of boarding school was very, very tough. I don't know. What do you think about? I don't know, where did you go to school? Just write in a comment there and tell me how was that? How did you feel the school when you are schooling, like especially in boarding? Yeah? Just write here and tell us how it was. So at that time you go to do the preps, and then after preps you the bell will ring, then all of you will go to take breakfast. You go take breakfast. We take porridge, uji, unakunywa uji asubuhi, and then that was porridge in the morning, or tea with the bread. It depends. Especially on Saturday and Sunday, the menu was changing. Yeah. Later I will tell you more stories about those kidheri, those the the food that we were using in school. So this one is an interesting story today, guys. I want to tell you about that. So guys, let me put this thing. Uh-huh. Let me put this thing. Just a bit, guys. It's not gonna go. So we go there, we take our breakfast, and then you make sure that you look neat, you brush your teeth, and don't forget that sometimes you go, you don't have Colgate, or you lost your toothbrush. That is body. Toothbrush get lost a lot. You can lose a lot of things in school, a lot of funny things, because there are a lot of students who don't have those things. So guys, let me lower this one a bit, because I need more light on my face. Oh, thanks. This thing, okay, over here. Okay, let's try it. This light that I'm using here. Okay. Okay. So guys, then you make sure that you look clean, and then they will tell you to go to the dormitory. You stand beside the bed. You stand, you make sure that your bed is well spread up. And then, in school, we have the double decker. The other guy will sleep up and the other guy will sleep down. So both of you will stand on those bed. You stand here and the other guy stand here. And we have more than 10 beds in that dormitory. We call it dormitory. I don't know what you call it. They call it dormitory. So you stand over there, then you put your fingers this way, and then the teacher will tell you, let me see if you brush your teeth. So you have to open your teeth. Then, if you are good, it's okay. If you're not good, the teacher had this nyaunyo. That bladder, kama ida wa Masai. Like that of Masai. If you don't know that, what I'm talking about, the bladder or the tube, it was just a cane, but it was like what do you call it? It was like a rubber. So the teacher will just, it comes here on your back. You feel it. You feel very painful. You feel at the middle of your head over here, very painful. And you have to take maybe 3 or 4 of those. Chop, At that time you're like, hey, teacher, teacher, shop, Eh? Those days, Let me give you this story. This one is an interesting one. So if you do a mistake, that was a mistake that you do at that time, then the teacher have to cane you that way for you to be. This is Kenya I'm talking about. There's nothing. But nowadays, things are changing. Things are changing. It is not like those days. So I'm talking about 1990s there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, and let me text you. So those days, it was it was very very good. I see some people are trying to comment over on the other side over here. Hmm? Let me just do this. So okay, guys. So those days when they say you need to be clean, the teacher wants you to be clean. You need to be clean, my friend. You need to be really, really clean. At that time, at that time, at that time you need, if it's shoes, you need to wear the shoes in a good manner, in a good way. You need to brush your shoes. You need to make sure that your shoes are very, very clean. Doesn't matter you have those you have the you have the you have the brush or you don't have, but to make sure that your shoes look neat, the socks, look neat. You will just stand there. Teacher will just inspecting each and every person. Each and every student should be totally clean those days. So guys, so when we finish in the dormitory, then we have to go to the parade. You go to the parade over there. Maybe you were beaten in the dormitory because your bed was not neat, because you did not spread your bed very well. Maybe you were beaten there. Then you go over there and you remember that you came late to the preps. The teacher did not find you in the class. Then he noted your name down over there. So guys, so when the name was noted down and the teacher noticed that you are not there, and don't forget the previous you are beaten, that your bed was not well spread. So they will call the names again. They will say, okay, Afree, come over here. Afree, come over here. You know what happened? You are not in class when I came. You'll try to explain, no, teacher, I came, but I came late. No, you are not there. I didn't find you. Go down. You sleep on the floor. You face on the floor. And then what will happen now? The teacher will just take a cane. Well, just cane you. He cane you. And then never do a mistake. When you go and touch that you're beaten, then the teacher told you, you're just swiping. You just swipe it away. Huh? You're supposed to be beaten 3 or 4 canes. Then you touch. It's like you swipe it. Then it's like you deleted the cane that you are beaten. So guys, please drop your comment over here if you're watching this channel right now. So guys, look, so for me to give you more and more interesting story of being in boarding school, guys, it was amazing. So when you swipe, then the teacher had to start from 1 again. Maybe you're supposed to get 3 good canes. Then you delete it, touching. Then they will start again to give you some more cane. Then after that, we will stand in the parade, and then someone will just do a singing, and then they will read like a Bible. Then they will start giving us some advice on how we can do in class. And then the parade is over. Remember that on Monday there are those I wasn't in scout. I wasn't in scout, but there was those who are scout. They come, then they pull that the flag up, then they do this one. Those scouts, the way the scouts are doing things. So on Monday things were really really tough. Monday is when everything is busy. Everything is busy. Mm. But it comes on Tuesday. Tuesday things are normal. Even the teacher on duty on Tuesday, he was a polite teacher. He's not beating people. He will just find you and tell you, come here, just go to class. Yeah, just like that. And then, but on Monday, every teacher who was on duty on Monday was a very tough teacher. Mm. And then you find that maybe on Saturday, on Sunday, you know, because in Kenya we have this kind of they call a disc. I don't know how many people have ever worn a disc. Disc is like in school they say never speak Swahili language or never speak mother tongue language in school. If you're found speaking Kiswahili when they don't want you to speak Swahili, then they say each and every student should be speaking only English, nothing else. And then let me tell you a thing. There's this English, the English of shortcut. You cut the shortcut way. Yeah? The English, you don't know how to speak English, but you're mixing it with Swahili language and you make something like English. Mm. you know, it's like you need to take a cup. Nipe hiyo give me that kikombe ya mine. Then you speak. This is a funny English that I don't know how to fix it, but we were speaking in school that funny English, yeah. Or there is we were putting things in bracket. You put things in bracket, yeah. If you don't know how to call the cup, that there's a cup in English, then you say, give me that kikombe, please, in bracket, kikombe in bracket. Then someone who's supposed to give you a disc, so it is kikombe in bracket. So you cannot do anything because now he said kikombe, but the word kikombe, he put it in a bracket. Or someone tell you, oh, don't play with me, nitakuchapa in bracket, please. You close the word nitakuchapa, you put it into bracket. So when you put in bracket, they will not give you a disc. So those were the days of school. And sometimes there's that disc, it was very big. They can take a very very big a skeleton. Let's say a cow was slaughtered, then there's a very big jaw, the jaw, they put a jaw on your neck. So each and everybody will see you coming in that way. And you must put it here for each and everybody to know that you have a disc, to know that this guy was speaking Swahili. That's why he's being given a disc. So you put here that disc, so it is a very big like a skeleton or a jaw of a cow. You put it here. You're just coming to play with your friend. And then when your friends see you coming with that thing, you know what? They will just run away from you because they want to speak Swahili, but they don't want to have that disc. They don't want to have it because they know if you come closer here, you'll give them. So they will keep on running and running and running. When maybe they were playing football, oh, that guy, the guy is coming, the disc man is coming. So each and everybody will just scatter and go. So another problem is that sometimes the disc goes around and then all the people have the disc, so all these people have to beat it. So sometimes we cancel, say, oh, let's start. No, I will give you this one. If the disc go around And then the guy was given by the teacher that disc, if I was given, for example, and then I give somebody, and then somebody give the other person, and then the other person give the other person, and then they found me again speaking Swahili, they have to give it to me. And the teacher told me to start that, to start the disc. So I wasn't speaking Swahili, but I was just given to give it to somebody, you know. So because all of them are spoken Swahili and then they give it to me, you know what will happen now? Because I will be beaten. So what I have to do, I'll have to cancel all those who are given the disc, and then I will start it again. I will try my best to find somebody else, Then I will just make sure that I'm going. So who's that? Yeah, he's speaking Swahili. Hey, have the disc. So the disc will start now. And then other teachers come. Okay, who are the disc? If you know that you are the disc, come. So if there is nobody, wake up and go there in front, and the disc was given to go around to rotate. The teacher noticed that the disc did not rotate, and they gave it to this person. They will call you, so you have to carry the course of all now. Why? It means each and everybody spoke English, Swahili, and you refuse to give them a disc, so you will be beaten. You'll be beaten, my friend. You have to go to the floor. They will give you some nice cane. You know what I mean? So that was, bro, that was in primary school. I talk about primary, not yet secondary. That's because in secondary they don't do those kind of things, okay? So those was primary. So you go round personal disc just like that. And another thing again about, let me give you a story of food. When it is food time, most food that we were eating in secondary. I know most of you guys, you know very well. If you know that food, please comment it down here. Put it down here. Let me know how many people were there. Good. Let me see. So it was from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then we have Friday. On Saturday, the menu will change. Maybe on Saturday, some rice, and some bread, maybe, and tea, and then something good. Maybe on Sunday, and those tumbosho, maragwe, something of that kind, and rice, red beans, red beans, meat, and rice. Maybe that will be on Sunday. But the rest of the days, like from Monday up to Saturday, up to Friday, my friend, you are eating githeri, ugali jioni. Githeri, githeri is a mixer. It's a mixture of maize and red beans. So they call that mixer. They call it a githeri. For I think there was that video of githeri man. That's what I'm talking about, githeri. So there is that githeri that people were eating, So from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were eating githeri, and not only githeri. In that githeri, this food called githeri, you make sure that you make sure that you will be the first person in line, so that you can eat what we call top layer. The top layer. Top layer means githeri was, they fry this githeri, then there's that oily things comes on top of githeri, and then on those oily things, there's that there is a name, they call it those small weevil. This weevil, insects, some insect called weevil. They like eating maize, so we used to call it mbosha. Mbosha. So when you go, you find a lot of Mbosha, but you don't want to know about the Mbosha. Top layer, my friend, I need that top layer. But you come last, you will eat another there. It's not that good. It's just water. There's no oil on it. Yeah? So you make sure when this the bell rings and you run to make a queue. So each and everybody was running to be the first person in queue so that you can get that githeri yenye iko na mbosha, and then iko na mafuta, it has oily. It was very nice. And then you take that githeri, you take it to the room, to the dining, you eat. At that time I remember I don't know what was really happening in school. In school we used to eat a lot of food, like as if you are given that very full, one plate full. Eh? Then you take that githeri, you finish, and you feel that you're not okay. You still need to come and take another second share. You go for the second share. So you go there for another one. Life in school was very, very nice. It was very, very nice. Very, very nice. I like those days. If you like life in school, please put your comment over here. Just comment on this video and tell me which school did you go. My friend, let's listen from you and how life was it. Yeah. Life, boarding is boarding is nice. Boarding is good. Especially we were going to some other school, we play with them football, then we come back to school. The same thing applies. Then when I go to form one, the things change a little bit. Then we were respected. Like the desk, there is no desk over there in secondary. Because English, each and everybody now knows how to speak English. We were speaking English because we were called now grown-up people. They say now, forget about the primary thing, think about here. This is Form 1. So we were student of Form 1 those years. Life was very good, guys. So guys, thank you for watching Michael JJ. That was my 30 minutes with you over here on my YouTube. That I told you it is called, this channel is Afree TV. So Afree TV, most of the time I'll be doing this kind of live. I'll be speaking on things that you guys understand. We will be asking some question. My YouTube channel is not yet monetized, because I'm doing this live to get more hours so that it can be monetized. Once it is monetized, you will be seeing a lot of people over here in my channel. A lot of people will be here commenting, and for now you can find maybe 2 or 3 people doing this. But when I finish, then I'll post on YouTube, is when I'll just get more and more views on this video. So guys, make sure that when you watch this video, you share to other people, and because now we are trying to get at least 4,000 watch hours, we still remain with 3,200 maybe to get to 4,000 hours. So guys, make sure that you share each and every video of mine. You can visit the rest of the video, and you make sure that you watch and you share so that we can get that target to 4,000 hours. So what I'm looking now is 4,000 watch hours, of which you guys will just give me those 4,000 watch hours. That's why I'm doing nowadays some live video, and I'm doing half an hour and up, so that we can get to that 4,000 watch hours. And when you get there, we will be getting a lot of content from me, especially maybe it will encourage me to start traveling from maybe Qatar, then I'll go to Doha, some other small cities here in Doha. then we'll be learning more and more. And guys, don't forget that the World Cup is coming in 2022, so we'll be doing a lot of things. Let's make sure before 2022, guys, let's get to 4,000 watch hours. Let's go to 4,000 watch hours so that we can have a lot of people who will be watching, because maybe I'll be blogging some nice videos, especially in the stadium. I'll make sure that I go to each and every stadium that they will be playing FIFA 2022 over here in Qatar. Guys, guys, if you're there and you're watching me, please, peace, love, and harmony, because I'm going to have a nap. I feel I'm very tired. And this is Afree TV, guys. And this is Michael JJ, the person you used to call me Michael JJ. But now I'm Afree TV. I changed my channel to Afree TV because of because of my reason. The reason that's why I changed my TV. I'll be telling you in maybe in another live, maybe tomorrow, the reason as why I changed to Afree TV. So guys, peace, Wakanda forever. So okay, thank you. Bye. Bye.